What is going on, guys? It is Wrestlelamia here, back with another video. Now, we're not done with the news today, as there are some interesting stories to report, including Logan Paul challenging CM Punk. Yes, you heard that right. 2 big matches announced for AEW Dynamite. WWE officially changes a Survivor Series match. A WWE Tag Team are leaving. And a WWE Superstar jokes about Sin Cara leaving. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for more videos like this, but let's waste no further time and get straight into the first story, as Logan Paul has thrown down a challenge to CM Punk. Whilst the YouTube star put up a decent fight against KSI during their boxing match at the Staples Center on Saturday night, he lost the bout after 6 grueling rounds, as KSI defeated Paul by split decision. Logan took his defeat in good stride, even though his brother said that the fight was rigged, but KSI noted that he doesn't want a third fight with Logan, so it means that Logan will have to get his redemption elsewhere. However, it's not in the world of boxing but MMA, as he inadvertently threw a challenge to the best in the world, that being in wrestling only, former WWE Champion CM Punk. In an interview with TMZ, Logan Paul mentioned, I think I would destroy CM Punk if I'm being honest. I don't know if anyone would disagree with that, but would Punk accept the challenge to fight him? Currently, he's 0-2, so similar to Logan, he also needs some redemption, and let's face it, this could be a big money fight. This fantasy fight has been discussed at great length by Joe Rogan, who mentioned on his podcast that Logan Paul is a better fighter than CM Punk. He mentioned they were talking about Logan Paul fighting in the UFC, and Dana White said he would get killed. Logan Paul is way better than CM Punk. Logan Paul actually knows how to fight. He had a boxing match with that other YouTube guy, but I was watching him throw punches in that fight, and this is a guy who knows how to throw a punch. His punches look good. He gassed out, he got a little tired first real fight like that, but he has a background in wrestling and he actually can punch. Like, I was watching him hit this guy. That's a guy who actually knows how to throw a punch. He knows distance and timing, and he knows how to connect. He doesn't look like Canelo Alvarez or anything crazy, but he looks like a guy who can throw a punch. You had effing CM Punk fight, this guy is way better than him. What do you guys think? Would you want to see this fight? Who would you put your money on? Next up, 2 big matches have been announced for AEW Dynamite. Now, in case you missed Full Gear or our recap video, Hangman Adam Page defeated Puck, evening their series. Now the two will meet in a rubber match on the 13th November edition of Dynamite. Dave Meltzer reports Page may have suffered a stinger at Full Gear, but he's expected to be cleared to wrestle on Wednesday. The show also features an AEW Tag Team Championship defense by SCU against AEW World Champion Chris Jericho and Sammy Guevara. With Pac and Page having just wrestled at the pay-per-view, we hope AEW isn't going to emulate the WWE's justly reviled policy of repeating pay-per-view matches on television. Our next story, the WWE officially changes a Survivor Series match. Originally, WWE announced that the Revival, who were the champions at the time, would be the team to represent SmackDown at the Survivor Series. However, since the tag titles changed hands to the New Day on Friday night, WWE has now changed up that match. Now, instead of the Revival, the New Day will represent SmackDown at the pay-per-view. Are you guys happy with the change? Well, personally we wish they kept the Revival in, as we're getting a bit sick of the New Day, but it obviously makes sense since they are the championship holders. WWE also made official another match, that being a dream match between US Champion AJ Styles, North American Champion Roderick Strong, and Intercontinental Champion Shinsuke Nakamura. We're gutted we didn't notice this up first, but one fan on Wrestling Inc. named the match the King of Strong Styles vs Strong vs Styles, or as we'd like to call it, TNA vs New Japan Pro Wrestling vs Ring of Honor circa 2007. Still, we cannot wait for this match. Our next story, WWE Tag Team Leaving. There are a lot of superstars in the WWE that only get some TV exposure every few weeks. However, the tag team of Primo and Epico Cologne, they haven't been seen on television since last year's Survivor Series, and haven't wrestled in WWE since February of this year, wrestling only a few dark matches. Well, it seems that they've had enough, and as soon as they finish up their contract, reportedly after the Survivor Series, they will be gone from the company. At least that's according to Savio Vega, who told us on the Hannibal TV YouTube channel. It seems that this story is likely as WWE ran shows in Puerto Rico and they weren't even booked there. That's their hometown. And our last story, a WWE superstar jokes about Sin Cara leaving. As whilst we're on the subject of superstars wanting to leave, it was confirmed yesterday that Sin Cara handed in his notice for release. Whilst WWE may not have granted the release, one superstar mocked his desire to depart from the company, that being Andrade. He tweeted in Spanish, which was later translated into English, "I couldn't retire Rey Mysterio, but I did Sin Cara. Run, let him retire or quit. Andrade, the new face of Latino. Bye." We think that this was a stupid move, as rather than hoping to begin a fresh new start, it seems that Sin Cara has shot himself in the foot. Now that he's gone public about leaving the WWE, they will no doubt shit on him until his contract is up. It'll probably be a lesson to other superstars, as Sin Cara should have noticed that if they weren't granted a release, i.e. Mike Kanellis and Luke Harper, why should he? But that's all the news that we got for today. Be sure to leave your comments down below, subscribe if you haven't already, follow us on Instagram and Twitter, be sure to check out our Wrestlelamia channel, and as always, I'll see you next time with some more wrestling content.